Wrath of Man is directed by Guy Ritchie. It stars Jason Statham, Holt McCallany, Josh Hartnett, Jeffrey Donovan, and Scott Eastwood. Wrath of Man follows the story of H. H is a very mysterious and cold character who starts to work at a cash truck company that moves hundreds of millions of dollars every week in Los Angeles. After H prevents a robbery from happening, a lot of his coworkers start to suspect something about this character, and as the movie unfolds, we learn more about the character H and what his true motivations are. The summer movie season is finally here. I am particularly really excited for this summer movie season. And to start us off, we have an action slash revenge movie starring Jason Statham and directed by Guy Ritchie. I'm going to say something a little bit controversial, so here it goes. I am not a huge fan of Guy Ritchie. For the most part, his movies are just not for me. Even the movie Snatch, which I know a lot of people consider his best movie, and there are some people that say it's one of the best movies of the 2000s. Personally, I just don't get the praise for that movie, so I wasn't sure if I was going to like Wrath of Man or not. I saw this movie on Thursday night in IMAX, and I suppose the question is, what did I think of Wrath of Man? In all honesty, I thought it was pretty solid. Wrath of Man is an enjoyable action slash revenge movie with solid performances, and it's a type of movie that's very self-aware of what it is, but it's also very different than what I was anticipating. So let me just start off by addressing that point really quick. Wrath of Man is definitely more serious than I had anticipated it to be. But that's not a bad thing. It's just that other Guy Ritchie movies, they're mostly dark comedies with whippy dialogue. You kind of get some of that here, but it is mostly a serious movie. I didn't mind it though. I was invested in it for a good amount of the film, and like I said before, it just knows exactly what it is. Jason Statham is such a badass in this movie, and he continues to showcase that he is just one of the best action stars working today. This film has a solid cast, and I think everyone does a good job with what they're given with. It's nice to see Josh Hartnett in the movie once again. I feel like I haven't seen him in over a decade in movies, but he's back, I guess, and he's good in the film. Another standout to me was Scott Eastwood, aka Clint Eastwood's son. He was pretty despicable in this film, but he managed to pull it off. I thought he did a good job as well. This film, as I said before, it is more serious than I had expected it to be, but it's also fun. There are plenty of action scenes and shootout sequences that are well filmed, but at the end of the day, it's a revenge and action film that you've seen plenty of times before. I said the same thing about the movie Without Remorse, although I preferred this over Without Remorse because this movie is not as predictable as Without Remorse, and I like the storytelling and narrative structure a little bit more than Without Remorse. The narrative and storytelling is a little bit different, which kind of separates itself from other revenge movies, but at the end of the day, it is formulaic. But I had a good time. It's an enjoyable film, good performances, and like I said, really well handled action scenes. In my opinion, this is a good start to the summer movie season. I liked it. I had fun. It was a good experience in IMAX. So I'm going to give Wrath of Man a 7 out of 10. Is this movie anything new or original? No. But it does what it does well. And like I said, I had a good time. I would give it a 7 out of 10. And yeah, I would recommend seeing it. If it ever comes on a streaming service, like let's say it goes to HBO Max, I would be okay with watching it again. I think my dad would really like it. So I would probably watch it with him when it comes to HBO Max. And I think there are going to be people who have a good time. Jason Statham action movies, for the most part, they're repetitive. This is a little bit different than those, but yeah, like I said, solid movie. Wrath of Man gets a 7 out of 10. Okay, guys, that's my review of Wrath of Man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh yeah, and I will say it is a little bit overlong. It's 2 hours. I do think it could have been a little shorter, but good movie. Anyway, back to what I was saying before. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Since this is the summer movie season and finally started, I put in the link down below my video for the top 5 most anticipated movies of the summer. I made that video last week because I've made a ton of reviews after that video and I wasn't going to have time to make that video this week. So I will post a link to that below for those of you who haven't seen it yet or are new to this channel. You guys are more than welcome to check that video out so you can see what movies I'm excited for this summer. So thank you guys again for watching this review. Good movie, 7 out of 10. Make sure to like the review, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, share the review if you want. And the next review I'll be doing is for Justice League, the animated show, because I have done a couple of reviews of DC animated shows and I finished Justice League. So I'm going to review that for you guys soon. Thank you guys for watching this video again. I'll see you guys next time with my review of Justice League. Have a good one. Bye.